Have you been feeling like you've lost yourself lately? Do you find it difficult to keep your healthy habits, or that you rarely talk to close friends and family? If so, there's a possibility that you're hiding away some unpleasant feelings. Emotional stress is often more difficult to identify than your regular day-to-day stress. You may find yourself turning to things that may bother you more often or feeling anxious for no reason. As with many things, an awareness of the stress you are feeling can help start you on the path to coping. Here are 5 signs your emotional health needs your attention. Number 1, irritability. Oftentimes being annoyed is a normal, day-to-day occurrence, but feelings of aggravation can also indicate a larger issue. If you've been experiencing more frequent bouts of irritability than usual, it could mean that your stress levels have exceeded what's manageable. According to experimental psychologists, we have core emotions such as anger, joy, and sadness. When these feelings are suppressed or withheld, then confusion about our true emotions often leads to irritability. This can be a sign of internal conflict for some people. Just remember that the next time you feel yourself improving in an aggravated way, this may be a sign that you need to check your emotional needs. Number 2, negative impact on productivity. When you are carrying the burden of stress, it does not only affect your productivity levels but can also impact other important aspects of your daily life. Emotional stress can make you unfocused because the amount of worrying happening inside your mind will hamper creative thinking and energy levels. It's true that quality might suffer when you have too much to do. In these cases, it can help to take a small break from your work and include productive intervals in your routine. For maximum productivity, you should work for 3 to 5 minutes, then take a 30-minute break. Avoid all-or-nothing strategies, like trying to put in hours at a time. Number 3, emotional detachment. Are you finding it more difficult to connect with your friends and family lately? That may be because you are feeling stressed or pressured emotionally. You may need to take some time off or get together with them in order to feel more relaxed again. Emotional detachment may manifest differently for everyone and vary in intensity and severity. However, people with emotional detachment will generally lack emotional openness and display a reluctance to engage in emotionally intimate relationships. It is common to isolate yourself for some time when you are feeling vulnerable, but you should always let your close friends and family know it. That way they can rest assured knowing that you are safe. Number 4, changes in sleep patterns. How does it feel to not be able to fall asleep at night? Have you been trying to watch your favorite TV show or waking up later than usual? Whatever the reason is, you deserve uninterrupted sleep, and some sleep disturbances could be a sign that you're under a lot of stress. International researchers have found that new students to universities are often susceptible to sleep disturbances due to the drastic adjustment in lifestyle. It's easy to understand how shifts in your emotional and mental landscapes from work and meeting new people can make it difficult to sleep well. That's why the next time you are feeling emotional stress, try to stick to your normal sleep routine to avoid any potential harm that could result in your mental health. And number 5, emotional eating. Do you like ice cream and chocolate during bad days? When we feel negative emotions, our mind will do all it can to increase its production of the happy chemicals like dopamine. One way this happens is through the use of unhealthy but satisfying foods. Unfortunately, most people end up feeling worse afterwards, especially if they eat past their comfort zone. It might be worth it to reach for a little chocolate if you have an appetite, but you should know when it's hunger. You should become aware of the difference between being hungry and craving joy so you can figure out the true root of your cravings. Here you will find some ideas on how to make yourself feel better. You can interact with your pets, call up a friend, or spend some time meditating. Do you find yourself struggling with emotional stress? Let us know in the comments to this video. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe and share it with those who might also find it helpful.